Okay, and we're ready to play some Rez Infinite. Oh god. I love this game so much. I actually bought a Dreamcast. Yeah, it was a Dreamcast. I bought a Dreamcast specifically to play Rez and extreme base fishing. Um, I actually have the fishing rod implement for extreme base fishing. Yeah, so I what other games for the Dreamcast do I have? Like it's still in my room somewhere. I probably have it. I cleaned up my entire room when the pandemic hit, and so I put kind of like the game consoles that I wasn't using uh, in in a box somewhere, and that includes my extreme base fishing controller. If I can, like the sad part about having not an Xbox, a Dreamcast was you had all these really wacky controllers, but you can't use them on anything except the Dreamcast. So if I ever figure out a way to hook up the um, fishing controller to my computer, I would do a fishing stream straight off the bat. You can't, oh, guys. Look, if it, I just kind of like my big dream as a VTuber is for someone to to like watch me fish and think nothing of it. Like I would if it wouldn't be the most boring thing on the planet, I would just stream myself fishing in every game. But you guys calling me a fisherman, I swear to God, I do other things than fish. So I did actually play Resident this earlier because this is actually a clean install on this computer, but this actually has a VR mode which I don't have access to because I don't I can't wear VR headsets anymore. They don't work for me because after I got surgery in my eyes, so they just straight up don't work anymore. The 3D effect in 3D movies is kind of ruined as well. So I sadly cannot join the metaverse. Ding dong. Not like that's much of a loss anyway. But uh, Rez Infinite is basically the HD remaster of Rez, which is an original game for the Dreamcast, then ported onto the PS2, and it was it was underrated, severely underrated, and it is named after the Underworld song. But Underworld thought this was like, oh, this is a violent game they're shooting. No, this is like super conceptual. And I actually played this a lot in college to de-stress, so um, I got very good at this. So let's just dive in. This is super the Matrix uh, tech aesthetic. So this doesn't look like much right now, but sooner or later you end up get as you go deeper, you get more layers and you get more sound effects and you get more music, and it's kind of really hype. There is no fishing in this game. Just as a heads up, no fishing, just shooting, and computers and technology, and cool music. No fish. No fish. Layer level 2 got down. Oh. This Xbox controller I have has way more give than I thought it did, so I might have to switch to the D-pad. But it's fine. Or get a better Xbox controller, because this one's really old. This is actually my old Xbox computer from when I was in college. These floating things are not fish. They're viruses I have to beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's something really satisfying about this. Just letting him tick by, and then letting go, and then shoot. So these blue things are upgrades, you fill the meter at the bottom, and your character gets upgraded. Just as you see there, I've leveled up. Oh, I missed a bunch of those. I used to be super good at this. I used to get like consistently 100% on this stage in particular. Because I don't know if this has changed for Rez Infinite, but in Rez Infinite, you start from the beginning every time you load up the game. So you lose all your power-ups and you lose all your character evolutions and you lose all your overdrive. So once you lose all your... you can only hold 4 stacks of overdrive. Not everything is related to fishing. I know that that's all I do in a lot of games, but not everything is related to fishing. If they ever did a fishing rail shooter, I would be so into that, but they haven't made a fishing rail shooter yet, so I'm safe. Again, there is no relation between fishing and this game. When my arm isn't as bad, and then we finish Typing of the Dead, I'll go find a fishing game, an actual fishing game I can stream. As you can see, it gets progressively more complex the further you get in. And the music builds up a lot more. So I think there's 10 levels on this one? Yeah, it's 10 levels. So we're nearly there. Which means when we reach level 10, we'll go fight the big boss of this level. Layer 10. Last layer before the boss. And we get another upgrade. I turn more human-like. Yeah! And my reticule has upgraded. My reticle? My shooter? Like, this game has a very vague plot. And it's kind of window dressing for the visuals and the graphics. But this is beautifully amazing to me, and it still holds up to this day. Sega were way beyond their years fighting the big fish. I mean, this could theoretically be the big fish. It's not a fish, though. Defend yourself until Earth Terror is destroyed or you self-destruct. Well, I'm not going down, so the Earth is gonna go down. Why people, why? Hello! Thank you! Thank you for hosting! Oh, level down, I got hit by something. Ah, jeez. It's fine, we can rebuild. Reconstruct, rebuild. So, green points are points I gotta hit. Anything green, oh. Yeah. If you get hit too many times, you turn into a ball. I will regain my beautiful human form soon enough. But you don't get any power-ups in boss stages. Oh my god, no, I'm not. This This game has nothing to do with fishing. How many times do I have to say this? I will get an actual fishing game at some point, but this is not it. Oh no, I died. Foreign threat access to, oh my. This is why you don't tempt me with fishing. If you tempt me with fishing, this is going to happen. You cannot tempt me with fishing. Fishing is the ultimate seduction. Like, if you mention fish, I will think about nothing but fishing and not think about the task at hand. It's like when you reach one of the new zones in Final Fantasy XIV, the first thing I do is look for the nearest fishing spot and fill up my fishing log. And I spent a long time in the final zone in Endwalker, like finding the fishing spots, cause that's yeah. In Stardew Valley, I fished a lot. Where else did I fish? You can't fish an Untitled Goose Game, though I tried. There are no fish in the pond you can get. I went fishing in Fire Emblem Three Houses. There's a lot of fishing in that. Flayn is one of my favorite people in the game. When I played as an Emp Byleth, I married her. I'm gonna clear level 1 and not think about fishing. I will not turn into bait at the last boss. Yeah, so the color coding in this game is actually really good. Anything green, you're advised to shoot. Anything that's pulsing green is heading towards you. And you gotta destroy that shit. Blue is usually good. Yeah, so the contrast in colors is actually a very neat visual shorthand because they didn't want to put that many words in this game. Like, they just wanted this game to be, if I understand it correctly, you pick up the controller and understand what you have to do with just 2 buttons, which I think is very clever. Because you are white, your character is white, not as skin tone wise, but your reticule is white, and your actual character that you control in the game is a silver kind of white, which is the only time white appears in this game, aside from spoiler. There's one other thing here that's white that's a spoiler. I can't believe there's a spoiler for this game. Okay, we're at layer 7. I'm gonna get to layer 10 and beat the boss and not think about fishing. This isn't a fishing game. This is a rail shooter. It's a rail shooter. I'm gonna find a fishing game to actually stream, and then you can just see me talk about fish the entire time, and you're gonna regret this. Layer 9, get in there. We are layer 10. We're gonna reach the boss. Oh, I should just overdrive at this point and be lazy. Yeah, you press the overdrive button and it auto shoots the screen for you. I completely forgot I had 2 overdrives, but there's only one Kyrie overdrive, so we're back against the Earth Terra virus. Not a big fish. It is not a fish. It is a virus, a security system. I'm being bullied by my chat about this not being a fishing game. So, gotta watch out for the appendages, because that's what got me last time. Yep. So when they start spawning green, gotta tilt my camera and get those almost immediately. Get those arms. Beat those swirly arms, because swirly arms is danger. Swirly arms down here. Up there. There's something really satisfying about like hitting 10 and then you hear the sound effect and it's like, this is not a seafood adjacent boss. Holy mother of God. Up here. Down here. Gonna beat Earth in a little bit. Fire that core before it rebuilds. Yeah, boy! Yes! Nearly done. Gonna beat it. Oh, yeah. We're gonna beat all the tentacles and destroy the core. Yep. Final stage of the boss. Where it turns into like this DNA thing. Oh! And that visual shorthand of green being destroy this thing. Ooh, that's intense. Okay, we beat the boss. No, we cannot eat the boss! Analyzation, 100%. Watch my shooting percentage be actually terrible. Yeah, 98. Not the worst, but not the best. 100% support items, also not bad. So we are going down into stage 2, since we finished analyzing area 1. And now we're gonna open up area 2. Which is the purple area? Yeah, it's the purple area. We're gonna so it keeps my upgrades on a run, thankfully. So I don't have to start from the beginning. I don't lose my overdrives. I don't lose my level up. I don't remember this stage at all. The music changes with every level, which is the point. So each stage is a track. There's about, I want to say, 5 main stages. chips. So more purple, more blue, same, but principles still say the same of anything greenish you kind of want to shoot. Which again further cements my theory that Sega was always ahead of its time. Goodbye. There's another large fish at the end of this. Every stage has a boss. Layer 4. I'm not really into shooting games. I guess this is like the extent of shooting games that I like, because it's not really a shooting game in the traditional sense. It's like a really psychedelic shooter where the music and the oh no, over there on the far side, where the music and the visuals are kind of important. I guess this is why like I can sort of play Toho games, because they're along the same principles. I'm not calling it a fish. Ooh. I keep forgetting to shoot the ones at the bottom. Oh no. Yeah, this is closer to a bullet hell type of game than it is to a traditional shooter. I actually have a story about this. About this development, about this game's development and bullet hell, because I actually the lore behind this game is actually really interesting in terms of its development. But I'll save that for when we get to after this stage, because it is quite a long story. 80%. So we're going to level Air 8. Woo! Destroy the pretty flower. Sorry, pretty flower. I got a system to hack. I think this is Mercury. I think the boss of this one's Mercury. Oh, I'm just gonna overdrive. I'm too lazy. I can't shoot everything. Layer 90. 90%. Let's go. Data breach. It's not a starfish. You can't say everything in this game relates to fishing. It is not possible. If you want a fishing stream, I will do a fishing stream, but not now. This isn't the fishing stream. Layer 10. Yeah, see, I got the ultimate level of upgrades, and I am now Jesus. Buddha. Sorry, I'm not Jesus. I'm gonna activate my overdrive here because I'm lazy. I have returned to ball. Oh, find a boss, find a boss, find a boss. Mars! Okay, I don't remember this one. Mars Giga. Me versus the giant satellite. Okay. It is not a giant starfish. Just gonna put that out there that it's not a giant starfish. So we're inside the inner core of the satellite. Oh boy, what the hell is going on? Ooh, that spins. Yeah, okay, that's the... Free me! I don't want to be in here. I don't want to eat this from within. Okay, we're out again. Okay. Oh. Back in here again? Oh, no, no, no. We got more tentacles now. Oh, I remember this. This one has like virus type things that you got to destroy. Like actual virus type things. And then at the end of the neuron type things, you got to the core again, and then you got to beat up the core. Woo! Let's go! Forward bit? Yeah, forward. One to the back. Back. Freedom! Freedom! It's trying its hardest to eat me, huh? I seem to recall this boss having a really easy core to destroy in the end. Yeah, here it is. Come on. Here we go. Come on, Mars. I seem to remember the speedrun strat was specifically to use your overdrive at this point, but I prefer going into each stage with at least one overdrive available. So come on. Yeah! Wait, we failed? Oh, it exploded! Oh, but we got through, so... Analyzation 100%, shut down 91%, 87% of support items. But we got to the next level! Yay! Going to the next level. I don't. Area 3. I don't remember what Area 3 is supposed to be. I don't remember what Area 3 is supposed to be. Oh, creation stage. I think this was the yellow stage. Or the green stage. Okay, the green stage. Next, yellow stage might be the next one. So this stage is green, so the danger things are in, I want to say red, but they're vaguely orange colored. Because I'm red. But they're a different red to me. It genuinely makes me sad that not a lot of people know about this game. But then again, it was on the Dreamcast, so I can't blame them. But on the other hand, it's been remade enough times that, well, there's an HD version of this game, even though I have problems with the sound mastering of it, that, it's on Steam, it's on Xbox, it's on PlayStation Store, so I've got no issues personally. People know about the game. People need to know about the game, and they will. It's great visually, and it's one of those games that thankfully, if you see someone else stream it, you don't think, oh, oh my god, I turned into a ball! I forgot that was the final form. I'm just a ball. State of art. Creation is a state of art. Like, if there was ever an argument for video games being art, this would definitely be one of them. Because this isn't the plot for this game necessarily. There's a premise and there is a form of storytelling being told here, but it's purely visual and audio. Like, I have been to art exhibits in real life pre-pandemic that have been less engaging than this, that cover similar themes. So it says a lot that Sega were ahead of their time. And that's why they failed. That's why the Dreamcast failed. It was too gigabrain for people to understand. Worms. I'm gonna overdrive here. Too lazy. Don't want to shoot all the worms. Layer 7. Woo! Okay. I think people will now like fish and art. I guess. I mean, I do remember playing a lot of Echo the Dolphin at my cousin's house. Oh, I need to shoot it more. I forgot to shoot it more. Jeez. I just started thinking about Echo the Dolphin, and like, do I have any actual concrete memories of Echo the Dolphin? Actually don't. I just remember playing it. It's like how I also have memories of playing Crash Bandicoot, but I can't for the life of me recall anything about Crash Bandicoot. I remember Crash Bandicoot Racing. Like, I remember how that went, but not actual Crash Bandicoot. I don't know if that's a sign that I'm just like old or whatever, but or I just played a lot of games. Because there's some games I remember in very vivid detail from my childhood, and then there's some I just don't remember at all. Like I played Pokemon Blue a lot on my Game Boy and Game Boy Color actually. And I just don't remember anything about it, even though I probably still have the cartridge somewhere. Layer 10. What's the boss here? What's the boss here? It is Duck Hunt. I really like Duck Hunt a lot. Which one is this? Cubes! Venus Giga. Venus is a building. So, fun fact, since we're talking about ducks in chat, I named the ducks in my Stardew, ducks and chickens in my Stardew Valley farm after people in my crew, in my GBF crew. So, like, I could scold them in game for not being good animals. But also because I had to take care of these things. So clearly, you know, I'm a softie at heart. Like, I could have just named them random shit, but no, I just decided to call the animals in my Stardew Valley farm after people I like, which says a lot. Meaning I want your milk and eggs, but I will also take very good care of you. I'm not watching you lay eggs. The hardest part about having a farm was having to corral everyone into the farm at night. That was the hardest part. Oh, we're going inside. We're going inside Venus Giga. Oh. Oh, I should have saved my overdrive for this. Damn. Stay away from me. I'm a ball. I don't want to go back to being human. I'm fine being a ball. I don't have to be human. I just gotta not get hit. Using my overdrives here because I don't wanna shoot all of that nonsense coming towards me. Ooh. This is super intense, like, these bosses are really well designed. Like, it doesn't tell you immediately what you have to do, but, you can figure out what you have to do. It's very intuitive in that way. Because of the visual shorthand of this game. Like, I know to hit the red things. The red things are bad. Red things are usually bad for me and will probably signify death. They're probably things I have to hit. Oh, there's a car, there's a car, there's a car. Let's go hit the car! Oh, damn. I don't think you can actually get the core in one go, but you can get pretty close. Even with an overdrive, I don't think it destroys enough for you to actually kill the core in one go. which is good. It means you're forced into the second round here. Is there one more? Core again, core again, core again. One more, one more. Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, we beat Venus Giga! Yeah! Proceed to next area. What is the next area? Area 4. Buy fish? This isn't... Okay, okay. How many times do I have to tell you that this isn't a fishing game? This is... Rez Infinite is a rail shooter, not a fishing game. We will play a fishing game, whether it's by Sega or someone else at some other point, but it is not a fishing game. Area 4 unlocked. Area 4 unlocked. Okay, but my fingers are actually hurting from that a little bit. So I'm gonna quickly be right back for about 5 minutes while I it's not a fish. It's not a fishing game. It's not a fishing game. Area 4 is Rock is Sponge by Jojoka. So I'm gonna go be right back for 5 minutes while I get a drink and make sure my fingers aren't dying. But we'll probably get to Area 4, Area 5, and then we'll probably do the last boss. And then maybe we'll do a bit of traveling or Scar Attack. I've never done anything beyond these 5 area play modes. So we'll see how we do there. So give me 1 second. And we're back. I would just like to reinforce that I am not fishing. I will be playing an actual fishing game, but this is not the day we're playing Rez Infinite. We're not fishing. I will get an actual fishing game to play, but this is not it. Oh yeah, I was supposed to tell the story about this game. So it's named Rez, which shares a name with a track by the British group Underworld, and you might know them from Train Spotting. But so Sega, I believe, originally asked Underworld to be involved in this game, but they saw the word shooter and thought it'd be like really violent, and so they turned it down, even though they I believe they had like pictures or something, and they thought it was gonna be like this super violent like guns and shooting game, but it's not. Like this is violent, but it's not like COD violent in any sense. So they turned it down, which is why all the tracks sound very 90s techno style in that kind of very industrial Kraftwerky Underworld kind of way. It's because Underworld actually turned them down, so they didn't want to be involved in this game. And then they saw the game itself at the end, I think, and they were like, oh, this is completely different to how they imagined it. We was like, oh, we missed an opportunity to make actual art with these guys, because this is actually nothing short of amazing. Rez Infinite, you can get it on console or on Steam. It is VR compatible. VR doesn't work for me. I don't have a VR headset because for reasons 3D doesn't work for me anymore. My eyes, they are not great, which is why they're cybernetically augmented. Don't need any more augmentation on top of that. So let's get back into it. We're gonna go into area 4. Rock is sponge. I remember this level being very hard, so we might lose some lives here. Got one overdrive stacked back. I believe this was also the level that made me realize that I had issues with the mastering, because the drums do not sound great. If you play this game, if you get this game and play it, and you play this level with headphones, it sounds really tinny. Please don't call me a bait ball. That implies that, like, I'm the bait the fish want. I am casting bait, I am not the bait itself. I seem to remember this stage being more yellow in my memory, but that could just be me misremembering it. Become the fishing rod. At the end of Shadowbringers, I am pretty sure that if I queued as a fishing rod, as a fisher to some of the raids, I'd probably do more damage than some of the classes I had at the time. Look at you, Bard, at the end of Shadowbringers. I'm sorry to all the Bard mains, but you can't deny the end of Shadowbringers, Bard was really terrible. Bard got so good in Endwalker that I think it is my, like, it finally booted Machinist out of my favorite rage class. So, that's probably going to be my ranged Fizz class for the X-Pack, unless they change Machinist. Oh, I turned back into a different ball. The human ball. I just remember this being more yellow. I guess it's getting more yellow, but I just remember it being very yellow. Yeah, so when you reach the kind of spiky ball, you can't overcap on on the blue upgrades. So if you get any blue upgrades as a spiky ball, they're kind of lost. You just have to, rebuild your stacks and pray afterwards, which is a bit of a shame. Layer 7. I remember, in a moment of clarity, I've just remembered what the final boss looks like. And it's gonna be super, I thought, you thought the previous two bosses were intense. The boss for this level is really intense. Still slaps after however many years since this was released. This game is possibly over 20 years old at this point. Definitely older than 10. Because this was made in the early 2000s. Level 9. 90% clearance. The fidelity in this mastering for the visuals is very good, but I wish I could say the same about the audio, because the audio is not the best. I'm back to being human. Level 10. Okay, back to being ball. Oh, so this was the yellow area I was remembering. Uranus Giga. Okay. So, I might be speaking a bit less because this boss is super intense. Oh, there it is. It's forming. The boss is forming. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! There's the core. Let's hit the core. Whoop! High-speed chase time! One of the few times in which you actually get to control the direction you go in is in this boss area. Because there are pathways you can go into, and they're not very obvious, but you can go into them. Come on, Uranus. Stay there and let me fight you. Pathway. Pick up. Let's go! Get in there. Nearly halfway. Nearly halfway. a running man now. Jesus. Running versus sitting man. Who's gonna win? The sitting man, obviously. Or at least I hope so. Gonna beat this running man. I think this is a time in which it'll try and smush me. Yeah, try and smush me. So you have to clear out some of your foe by that point. Oh, it's moving. It's oh. Ooh. Where is it? It's behind me. Oh, got hit. Because I forgot it was behind me. Let's go. Where's the core? Gotta hit the core more. Oh, this was intense as I remember. Oh no, 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 no. Did we beat it? No, we did. We beat it, but I didn't destroy it, I don't think. Area 4, never gonna move. Yeah. This boss is as intense as I remembered it. Jesus. Oh my god. Area 5! We're nearing the end now, at least. Oh, that's intense. Area 5 is a trip. We start in the sea. I believe this is the part where you get to the plot of this game. I say plot in question marks, because it's like, there's a plot? But yes, there is a vague suggestion of a plot. Ages ago, life was born in the primitive sea. I forgot this requires more spatial awareness than I'm used to. The first Digimon movie? Young life forms constantly evolved in order to survive. I'm trying to remember if I played any Digimon games or I just played the anime. Or I just watched the anime. I don't remember playing any of the Digimon games. Some prospered, others did not. Other sorts of life ebbed and flowed like tides. Okay, now you are legit in calling this fish. Because we are actually under the sea and fighting some fish. Proto-life forms. I'm not missing out on much? Okay, that's good to know. Look, we're clearly underwater. In the quiet rhythm of the mother sea, life grew. Told you, suddenly there's a plot? It's like, wait a minute, there's a premise, there's a plot, this is something that we're not just shooting things randomly? Yes, there is a vague suggestion of a plot. Which again makes it more modern art than some modern art I've seen, so you know. The plot involves a primordial sea, not necessarily fish. The plot does not involve fish. Proto-fish, maybe. Forms of always seeking to survive and flourish. I wonder how much of like I can go back to a ball before I reach the final area and fight the big boss. Whoa, that's trippy. I'm amazed. Like, I don't know whether it's because I've forgotten how this stage goes, but just after, like, even after all these years, I still find this very impressive to look at and to think about. Soon, life began its advance towards land, opening new habitats. So we're moving away from the ocean towards land. We moved away from fish. A great prosperity came as life conquered even the highest mountains. Flying fish. No. I would say these are more insects than fish. Mass extinction came wave after wave. Ooh. Oh, I missed one shit. Oh well. Bet you that ship at the back was the one that had the upgrades for me to level up. Ah. But empty niches always quickly refilled. Yeah, I believe this is the level this is the level that doesn't have a traditional 9-gate structure. So you gotta go through these gates of truth and be told the story of how the world came to be. That definitely looks like a fish, though. To, to once again prosper, grow, and reproduce. Someday the next great immigration will occur. Tree? Tree? Twee? Get a truth up there. Destroy that at the very least, and then we can shoot everything else in this vicinity freely. As we leave this existence looking for another. I was gonna say something about the end of Final Fantasy XIV's Endwalker, but there are people here who haven't even finished ARR, so I'm gonna refrain. The journey will begin anew. I hold within me the memories of all that had passed. Who am I? So this computer holds the memory of the life that has passed through her. Let's go. I believe this is the final boss. Here we go. Final boss. It's a boss rush. Hopefully I'm ready for this. Who are you? Yep, boss rush time. So this is Earth. Getting Earth again. Oh boy. I can't guarantee that I'll pass this since it's been ages. Jesus. Woo! Oh my god. Yeah, I'm being hit by things that I can't tell where they are. Woo! Okay, 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 okay. Let's go! That's the core. Okay, nearly done with Earth. Did we kill Earth? We killed Earth. Don't come any closer. Too bad, we gotta... This is Mars? This is Mars. Yeah, we're gonna fight Mars now. Oh, boy. I completely forgot the boss rush existed. Oh. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's get to the core. Let's pick up these upgrades. Why? I ask myself this all the time. Why? Venus! Let's go fight Venus. Oh my god, how do I get it to stop making this? Stop making missiles! I don't want to deal with these! I'm gonna overdrive here. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's just, I am not wrong. You know, you have to shoot these things that are just more persistent than the last time you saw them. Oh, these clocks. Gotta destroy them. Oh, what? It's a race against me versus time. This is probably what I should have saved the overdrive for. Oh well. Come on, let's beat Venus. Destroy these clocks before they fire off at me. Ooh! Ooh! I'm gonna make sure that none of these are... Oh, we're getting successful. We're actually destroying some of these. Aren't you afraid? No, I wish I was. Uranus! Let's go! Oh, wow. Where are you? There you go. Oh, here he is! Here's the running man again! Uranus being as intense as we last fought him. Him, them, I don't know what gender these things ascribe to, but Uranus is a male, usually. I think in the Brahman pantheon of gods, Uranus is a dude. Sudden plot. Yeah, it's like, there's a rail shooter that looks really cool, and then there's a plot. There's a plot? We're destroying the core. We're getting there. Oh, where is it? Okay. Stop running. Stop running. Stop running. Stop running. Oh my god. Oh my god. No! He's gonna choke slam me again! Jesus! That was the last area. Area 5? Save me. Save you? But who are you? We're about to find out, I guess. This is the virus that we've been tasked to destroy. And I don't... Are you amazed by the sudden plot that Sega shoved in here? I am! Because I completely forgot this section existed. So we beat the boss rush, and now we're at the final boss. Look, I'm gonna have to figure out what the plot of Echo the Dolphin was, because I remember there being a plot, but I just don't know what the plot of Echo the Dolphin was. And it's gonna bug me the entire day until I figure it out. Or at least go on Wikipedia and find out. So that's a head. That's a human head. Are we reforming the actual core of this computer? I think we are. It turns out the mother of all life was hiding in a computer this entire time. No. So this reconstructs your body, presumably? Got 4 stacks of overdrive, thankfully. In emergencies. Like now. What are we reconstructing now? Her torso? Arms, torso? I don't know where the plot of this is going, but I'm not mad about it. Oh my god. Holy mother of God. Where is this plot going? Okay, we destroyed the ring. Destroy the ring. Now we're going to the lower core. We gotta destroy the upper core too, I guess. Well, these things on the side are coming towards me. We gotta destroy those. Lower stratum, I guess is what you'd call this place. Oh. Look at those. More upgrades. Okay? Okay. Okay. The plot is definitely going places. So we're in the middle stratum now. I guess we're definitely reconstructing this lady, whoever this lady is. The holder of all knowledge, the holder of all memory, the primordial mother. I don't know. Could be anyone at this point. Our enemy and our friend. Our mother and protector. Something very important. That's what I get for trying to readjust the controller. Oop. That's definitely a lady. But what does she want from us? Like, are we destroying the core that's fragmented like the mother of all memory, and then we're freeing her by reconstructing her and giving her a new body? Oop. I guess that's what's happening here. Obviously, this is my interpretation of it. Oh no, I'm turning. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh. No! I'm sorry, Mother Being. I failed you. Oh no, that's really sad. Oh no, this plot. Oh no, this plot. Actual plot. Wait, that's game over because I failed to reconstruct the mother of all beings? Are you serious? No, okay. My homework is to get better at doing the final boss so that we can see the actual ending instead of the not ending. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, I want to know the end of the plot now. I've completely forgotten what was going on in this segment. This was very interesting to watch. I genuinely don't remember what the plot was, and I need to know what the plot is. It's gonna drive me up the wall. I wonder if we can restart from zone 5, but we're not gonna have anything. That might not be too bad. Hmm. We'll see. We'll see. Tetsuya Mizuguchi, a man before his time. This part, good night. Thanks, game. Thanks. She still lies trapped within. Who is she? I need to know who she is. Like, what am I fighting for? Who am I fighting for? Who is she? I need to know who she is. The mother of all memory? Who is she? Who is she? Game, tell me who she is. Who is she? Okay, so that's all of Area 5. You can't even start from the middle? Jesus. Okay. Maybe we can go for Area 5 again. And see where we go with that. Though I will admit that my less than great dexterity is because I had my COVID booster earlier in the week, and my arm is still kind of swollen from that. So I've just kind of been here like, oh my god, my arm is kind of cramping from all the shooting. Though I might have to look into maybe turning off the. Oops. I'll turn off the vibration and see how we go. Turn the vibration off and see. Let's see how we go. Let's see if I can do any better with that. That might be better. Okay. I've largely recovered from the COVID booster now. It does knock out my system, because, well, that's what it's supposed to do. But at the same time, it is kind of annoying that COVID arm is a thing. I was telling someone about COVID arm, and they're like, "What? What's COVID arm?" It's like it's when your arm gets really swollen, and just your arm from when you were at the exact spot you had your COVID vaccine, your arm can swell because that's your body's immune response to it, and it's sort of like localized allergy. But they don't know why it's happening. They need more data to why it's happening. But it is really annoying when you get it, and it's a fairly common enough occurrence that they're like, yeah, so you should try putting a hot compress and everything. I'm glad that the booster also wasn't just me. It wasn't just me being, yeah. Okay, so maybe we can go for Area 5 just as a nice little try it again. One more go before the end of the stream. This gate of truth. Yeah, so you start as just the default skeleton now, instead of the upgrades you would have gotten from doing the rest of the levels. I'm not a fish. If I were a fish, I would be a ball. Or are you talking about the area being the fish? The primordial sea with the southern blot. Let's go. First overdrive. Analyzing data 21%. This sudden plot. This sudden plot. Now that I'm seeing it again, it's like this sudden plot. We went from no plot to actual plot. And I need to know who she is. The mysterious she that's trapped in the middle of Area 5 that I need to rescue. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go! In the quiet rhythm of the mother seas, life grew. Okay, we are progressing towards ball. Man, the design in this is so good. Who is she? I need to know who she is! Oh, here we go. Here's that, like, tunnel thing. Pipe thing. If I went to, like, some fancy-smancy school for art, I probably would have tried to submit something like this as like a final project, but I didn't go to a fancy-smancy school for art. I went and did philosophy, which might as well be a fancy-smancy art school thing. The reason why I really thought that video games were an essential part of my construction as a person was because I dealt with a lot of really heavy subjects in college as part of my degree, and then video games were like it gave me a sense of agency in the way that I couldn't. So, you know, there is a point in which video games saved me from the existential dread of being. Fancy-smancy art school of words is correct. I could never like do that kind of game. Like, if you want a visual novel that goes into the existence of being, you know, there's a great game called Final Fantasy XIV. Okay, we're back to being here. I can't even do the critically acclaimed MMORPG meme because it's technically not available for sale. So I can't be like, oh, you should go try the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 15 with a free trial all the way up to level 60 because you can't get the free trial at the minute. Like, unless you have an account already and already bought the game prior, you just can't buy the game anymore. Until the 25th, that is. Then they'll resume sales. Because they're opening a new data center. I wonder if it'll show the percentage when I go through. No, it didn't show the percentage. I couldn't remember what percentage we were through this time. Woo! Let's go! Someday the next great immigration will occur. Tree! There's a gate of truth over there. This is the revenge match. Well, I'll probably schedule a proper revenge match to do on stream where we'll actually finish the game and not get the bad end because I'm a scrub. 92%. So we're nearly at the part where we get to the boss rush. Though I might, for the sake of, concluding the stream properly and setting up for the revenge match, I might quit before we reach the boss rush. There's a mind killer. Fear is the mind killer. Absolutely is. Okay, so this is the entrance to the boss rush, and I'm gonna call it there, so I can set up a proper revenge match for Rez. Yep. Oop. Let me exit. No, I don't want to be trapped in here. Let me exit. Okay, let's log out. Wow. Wow, it's even very much in theme. So, thank you everyone for coming today to my stream of Rez Infinite.
At some point, I will schedule a revenge match when I'm not being a complete and utter scrub. Uh, it was very great to have you all with me on this journey through what seems to be the computational sea, the primordial sea of life. I was not expecting that at all. And no, this is not a fishing game. We will get a fishing game, actual fishing game to do at some point, but not now. Not now is not the time for fishing game. We will get a proper fishing game from Sega. So I just want to say thank you all for coming, and I hope to see you again next Friday.